Hi everyone, Mark here from 1000 Simple Recipes again, and what I've got is my version of a fast food treat, an Indian samosa, vegetable samosa. You can do this with chili con carne, leftover chili con carne, leftover spaghetti bowl sauce, a Thai curry, an Indian curry, doesn't matter. Whatever you've got in the fridge that you've already used, this is a really fast, quick, easy and delicious way of using those leftovers. So without any further ado, let's go and do this vegetable samosa. So here's all we need for our Indian samosa, and I've got one sheet of puff pastry. You could use short crust pastry, but this is just a bought one from the shops, so that this makes it even super quicker. And I've got my leftover vegetable curry, which I'm going to put in a processor and make it smaller. You could put it in like this, but it just makes it that much easier to handle when you're making the samosas when the vegetables are a bit smaller. So I'll mince that up a bit. And as always, the recipe and ingredients will be in the description box below. Here we have the vegetable curry, and I've put through the food processor, and I did this because it's just that much easier to handle when you're making your samosas. Now you could have big samosas and cut your pastry just in half like this, but I'm going to do some smaller little ones so I'm just going to cut my pastry down here and cut it across to here. So basically I'm going to get 4 little samosas with this. Before you make your samosas, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 360 degrees Fahrenheit. And when we're going to fill, you don't want to overfill your samosa, so you want to just put a small amount into the middle of your pastry there, and I'm just going to wet the sides with a bit of water, and this will help the pastry to stick. And then we'll just spread this out and spread it into the shape of the samosa here, and then we're just going to fold over the pastry. This is pretty simple. Press down on the sides here, and then we'll get the fork and we'll just squeeze those down here, just like so, and on the other side. And you can put them in like this, but I usually, just to make sure it's more secure, I'll roll the edges over again, and I'll press so it's a double roll over. And these are great to serve at a party, you know, as finger food. So here we have, I've got my tray buttered, and I've brushed the samosas with some butter to give them a better flavour, and also they'll brown up very nicely. I'll get a nice golden colour to them. And I've also pricked them with a fork to release the pressure. Now I'm going to pop these in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at a preheated oven of 180°C and 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's our samosas just come out of the oven, and they were in for 25 minutes. And I'm just going to chop this in half and see how crispy that pastry is. That puff pastry is fantastic. And now you can just see how it's just lovely and soft inside, and we've got that crispy outside pastry. I'm going to sit down and have a few of these for my dinner, and you can serve these with some chutney or some pickles or some cucumber and yogurt raita. But that's all I have for you this week, and so I'll see you next week with another great recipe on 1000 Simple Recipes.